seconds and the timeout called by Steve Kerr before he put it on the floor and advanced the ball. Because if that's the case, he advanced the ball, it'll be in the backcourt. The officials are talking about it right now.
So they put 5/10 of a second.
And the officials are in the front court early, so clearly the coach can right away call it. And Bajewski has it. Here come the screens. Curry comes free. Gets the ball. Puts up a three-pointer. Steph Curry nails the three-pointer with 7/10 of a second remaining.
Why are the Golden State Warriors such an appealing team? How did they change throughout the years? And how did a single move change the NBA forever? Hi, we are Sports Pulse. We make daily sports-related content, and today we will be diving into how the Golden State Warriors changed how the NBA plays defensively. The Golden State Warriors, in their quest for greatness, made a radical adjustment during the 2015 playoffs that forever changed the defensive strategy across the league. But first, before we get into what they changed, let us first get into why they had to change in the first place. Imagine the tense atmosphere on that fateful day, May 11th, 2015. The Golden State Warriors, famous for their offensive prowess, were embroiled in a bitter playoff with the bruising Memphis Grizzlies. The Grizzlies, showing a fearless style of play, are proving to be a formidable obstacle to the Warriors' championship aspirations. As the series progressed, the Warriors faced a unique challenge. The imposing figure of Marc Gasol, the Memphis Grizzlies' 7-foot center, loomed over the court. Traditional matchups seemed inadequate against Gasol's defensive prowess and paint control. The Warriors' usual offensive flow, usually led by Stephen Curry and Klay Thompson, was hampered, leaving them in a tough situation at 2-1 in the series. The Grizzlies, led by the tenacious Tony Allen, disrupted the Warriors' rhythm. Allen, a 6-foot defensive master, appeared to be an obstacle they couldn't jump over, preventing the Warriors' backcourt from finding its usual scoring rhythm. Memphis' proactive defense is giving the Warriors' coaching staff a headache, forcing them to reconsider their approach. It was during that heated game that the Warriors, with assistant coach Ron Adams leading the strategic thinking, decided to rewrite the defensive game. In a bold move that could still be remembered by the league, the Warriors have chosen a radical adjustment that goes against the usual rules of NBA games. Enter Andrew Bogut, the Warriors' 7-foot center with the defensive acumen to match. Instead of trying to counter Gasol's size with traditional matchups, the Warriors chose to completely flip the script. Bogut, a towering presence in the paint, was strategically assigned to shadow Tony Allen, a move that raised many eyebrows and sparked curiosity in the basketball world. This unexpected adjustment does more than simply change the player's mission. It was a calculated risk intended to change how the Grizzlies played defensively. The Warriors, at this pivotal moment in the series, chose innovation over convention, paving the way for a defensive evolution that would leave a long-lasting impact on the NBA. The Warriors, known for the stifling defense that has become synonymous with their identity, have embarked on a bold journey away from the same tactics that took them to the top of the NBA. In a league where consistency often comes first, this break from the norm marked a turning point. Assistant coach Ron Adams, the mastermind behind this change, recalls the apparent anxiety surrounding the decision. Despite initial concerns, Adams keenly observed the group's remarkable openness to change, a testament to their collective willingness to push boundaries and explore new territories. This pivotal moment not only demonstrated the team's resilience and adaptability, but also laid the foundation for a defensive revolution that transcended the bounds of this extraordinary playoff series, echoing throughout the annals of history. History of NBA history. The Warriors' bold move in 2015 transcended the limits of a single playoff series. It became the catalyst for a league-wide defensive revolution. This unique move, initially greeted with skepticism, resonated throughout the NBA, leaving a lasting impact on the team's strategy. His legacy extends beyond the Golden State dynasty, as teams across the league have since become more willing to embrace unconventional matchups and creative defensive methods. Today, echoes of the Warriors' groundbreaking move resonate in the way teams strategically deploy their players, challenging traditional norms and keeping opponents on their toes. The willingness to experiment with defensive strategies, a trend pioneered by the Warriors, has become a defining feature of modern NBA basketball, changing the way teams approach the game and leaving a lasting mark. During the game's development, the NBA's growth in recent years has been heavily influenced by the growing importance of the three-point shot. This change in offensive strategy has forced teams to rethink their defensive priorities. In the modern basketball landscape, where court spacing has become paramount, the strategic decision to leave non-shooters behind the arc has emerged as a calculated defensive approach. This bold move represents a conscious compromise, with teams prioritizing rim protection over protecting players with less long-range ability. Recognizing the impact of the three-point shot has led to a dynamic defensive landscape in which teams deploy their resources strategically to neutralize the threat of attacks at the rim, demonstrating the adaptive nature of the game in response to changing attack trends. But that's all we have for you today. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe for more content like this. Till next time, Sports Pulse signing off.
Rodgers with the Packers told me during the season when the Packers were undefeated at Lambeau, he said it doesn't really matter, that's all that matters.
And I don't think you can live with this. You don't want this big guy defending Steph Curry. It's time to dance. Curry to the basket.
Curry on the drive, scoop layup, count it.
Here comes Curry. Curry to the basket, foul.
It's been like the 2008 Boston Celtics losing, or, the great Jordan.
During the course of the